again, everyone, and welcome back. Today we've got something we haven't really played with in a while. This is a Canadian IMP. Gosh, I don't even remember the last time I was able to do a Canadian ration. It's just been a while, and these used to be pretty plentiful. You know, 20, 25 bucks a piece. Used to be able to get them all the time. Now they're a lot more expensive, but very good. They've always been very good, and in a lot of ways kind of a cut above, like U.S. rations. So this one, we have a menu number 11 from 2019. That's what the 19's for. Chicken and vegetable stew. So let's go ahead and open this up. Have the nice little brown bag. I know a lot of people really enjoy the brown bag. I've seen some stuff where like people have done some like water tests on it, and it seems to hold up pretty good. But we do have that sort of inner foil lining. Ooh, right off the bat, we've got the good stuff here. Okay, yes sir, Nestle Coffee Crisp. That's good. And you know, despite the States being Canada's neighbor to the south, we don't always get everything that they have. And Coffee Crisp, it might be around the States in some areas, just not in our area. But those are pretty darn good. Let's continue. We've got the 3-in-1 Nescafe. These are actually pretty good. Sometimes I keep those just around. Let's just get big boxes out. So we've got sliced peaches. IMPs always tend to try and put fruit in there, which I commend. You know, fruit's good. Here is our chicken and vegetable stew. Ingredients list is decent. I like to see short ingredient lists. I think we all do nowadays. All right. Well, there went the little Tic Tacs. Got some Tic Tacs. We have big old vanilla drink mix pouch with the nice zip top and the collapsible bottom. We've got the good old hamburger bun, which actually looks like a hamburger bun. So that's a cool one to see. Got our beverage bag, probably the most exciting thing in the entire bag here. We've got an actual napkin. I know this sounds silly, but it is nice to have like a napkin that actually feels like a napkin. That's like a giant paper towel. I mean, I'm sure some of you really enjoy, you know, the toilet paper that comes in U.S. rations, but we have orange sports drink, which it might just be sealed really well, but it does kind of, hopefully there's no moisture in there. It feels like it's breaking up, so might just be sealed really good. I've had a bad run of drink mixes that have just had moisture in them. And this orange, again, 2 oranges. Orange is good. We have some peanut butter here, standard peanut butter. Although this definitely is not as hard as, you know, what we get sometimes in the U.S. rations. But this is, you know, from Georgia, Stone Mountain, Georgia. There is an interesting difference between even common stuff like peanut butter. Sometimes consistencies are different. They're just different rules in between, you know, what the Canadians will eat and what we'll eat, which, you know, maybe we should be a little bit more stringent about that too. We have some strawberry jam. Feels good. And then to end, got little sachet of Tabasco sauce, always good. Little book of matches. Compressed napkin. So it's got a little Canadian maple leaf there. So a little, another napkin. And then the good old Canadian spork, which is pretty cool. A lot of people do like the spork. Now what you won't see here, if you're new to Canadian IMPs, is a heater. Everything is obviously ready to eat, but if you do want to have a hot chicken and vegetable stew, you're going to have to heat that yourself, and you can boil it in the bag if you want, or you can dump it out in your pot and just, heat it up that way. It doesn't really matter. Normally, just for the sake of the videos, I just boil it in the bag, but either way works. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this working here real quick, and we'll come back and eat. All right, everything should be good to go here. So let's just, start with our, what were these pears? Peaches. I took them out of the box, so I can't remember. Oh man, I do love peaches. And look at those, they actually look like peaches. And this is the thing. It's clearly like fruit cocktail, right? But, and it could just be me, excuse me, vaguely having random memories of the long ago IMPs that I used to be able to get. But their fruit, again, despite being basically fruit cocktail, it just always looks better than ours. Ours just looks shredded and sad. Next up, our hamburger bun. And again, it looks like a hamburger bun. Not a completely cut one, though. There we go. Kind of rip, whatever. It's fine. So yeah, it's like a bun. Does smell like wheat snack bread, though. We'll open up our little coffee crisp bar. Let's see if any heat got to this guy. Oh my goodness, it's perfect. Oh, it's perfect, guys. It's perfect. No, I'm not going insane, but seriously, that's awesome. Get out our stew here. Main. Looks good. Smells good. Yeah, got some potatoes and peas and carrots in there. Yeah, looks nice. I think we'll take one of these halves of bread and we'll just put a little bit of the peanut butter and jelly on it. I would probably normally just crush up the bread and eat it with my stew and forego the peanut butter and jelly, but it's been a while and I figure, let's just get it out. Okay. I don't know about you, or several of you, however many of you watch these videos. I've never been a huge peanut butter and jelly fan. Like, I like jelly, I like jam, I like preserves. Love peanut butter, almond butter, Nutella. But I've never been big on putting the two together in a sandwich. I was just never that kid. So we'll put it on halves there. Peanut butter looks good though. Nice and creamy. And the jelly looks good too. Albeit just a little darker maybe. Now on the camera, at least on my view that I can see here, it looks a little bit better than it looks in real life, but I'm sure it's fine. Okay, I think next we have two drinks. So we'll do the vanilla drink mix and then we'll do the orange sports drink as well. All right. Now this one you could mix in the pouch if you want. And I guess I'll try that. For those of you who care about this kind of stuff, this does have a fill line, so no like exact measurement. But they do have that fill line. But as I constantly have to remind people, I do what I want. And if you're looking for exact instructions on anything, you are going to be sorely mistaken. You're not going to like my channel if you're looking for exactness. That's why I don't bake. All right, let's give this a shake. And we'll judge it and see if it needs more. I'm sure it'll be fine. Little thick, not, yeah, it's a little thick. Actually, I probably would water that down a bit more. We'll try it as is, and then we'll come back and maybe add a little bit more water to stretch it out. Now for our orange sports drink powder. Yeah, it did have a little bit of moisture. You can see it sort of clumping in there, but nothing bad. I mean, that's definitely not terrible. We can work with that. And we'll just add some water, add some more water, and then hope this stirs in okay. Yeah. You know, these mix about as good as the standard MRE powders do. You'll have some sediment at the bottom, but not a big deal. We should definitely have the flavor. All right, let's bring the tray back. It's a good looking meal, isn't it? Good looking meal. Okay. Well, let us start with some peaches. We'll get one of our, let's get this peach sliver. Again, you know, sort of in the, or maybe not, I don't know. If it wants to get on my little spork. Peaches. Yeah, fruit cocktail. Not bad, not crazy sweet, which is a win for me. Has a little bit of tartness in there, which is nice. Let's try jelly side and then peanut butter side. Yeah, jelly's good. Not overly sweet. Nice strawberry flavor. Peanut butter's spot on. Nothing crazy there. Bit dry. Let's try our first drink, our orange. Yeah, mild orange flavor. Kind of in the sort of neighborhood of like Tang, which I'm not a huge fan of. What's the other one? What was the other crappy 90s orange drink? Sunkissed? Is that what it was called? Oh, I know it was garbage. All right, let's try our stew. Try and get a little bit of, yeah, I want this big piece of chicken right here that fell apart. Get a couple peas, a little bit of everything. Here we go. Yeah, that's good. Chicken is basically the consistency of, you know, canned chicken. It's a little dry, but not terrible. You get a lot of nice veggies in here, so that tastes pretty good. Not something that would require any more salt. I actually find this to be a little saltier than what I would prefer. If I did add anything, it would probably be pepper. We're going to add this Tabasco here just to see if that does anything for it. Pepper is one thing I hear a lot about. Obviously, it's been a common thing I've said too, you know, why don't we just put pepper in the rations? Or continue to put hot sauce, because not all rations have hot sauce in it either. Although I guess there are some rations you might not want hot sauce in, I don't know. Yeah, that's good. Nice little kick of the Tabasco. Not overdone, but nice. Let's try our vanilla drink. I can already tell this is a little too thick for me. It's pudding. Yeah, it's basically pudding. I actually filled past the fill line too. So, yeah, I'm watering the crap out of that. Definitely good vanilla taste though, but thick. So, more like a milkshake. But as far as a milkshake goes, I wouldn't want a milkshake like that. I mean, I want like ice cream. Like I want it to be frozen, you know what I mean? This, not quite my speed to be that thick. Even that's a little too thick for me. But, yeah, it's not bad. Very basic. Doesn't have much sweetness there. Just a very subtle vanilla flavor. So, yeah, not bad. Not bad, though. Let's try our bar here. Look at that. It's perfect. Good flavor. I will say that the wafer is almost stale. It's like just on that beginning part where it's going to become stale. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but the flavor is really good. And it's not unedible. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not unedible. It's just, yeah, a little bit longer, and that would have been pretty stale. But, yeah, still good. Still one of my favorites. I know a lot of you really like those too. I know because I've read your comments. Yeah, it's nice. It's just a filling meal. I wouldn't necessarily want to eat this on trail in the heat of the summer, but maybe in the fall. Nice bit of comfort food here. And overall, very nice. And we still have a couple other components there. We've got the coffee if you want the coffee. Tic Tacs to sweeten your breath up a little bit. But yeah, overall, this is a good one. Maybe not the most exciting, but it's a very good core meal. A lot of chicken in this. There is a ton of chicken, which is great because sometimes you get a little bit of skimpage on protein. So anyway, overall, very good meal. Again, menu 11, chicken and vegetable stew. So there we go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. In the comments down below, let me know what you thought. I'm sure a few of you might have tried this in the past. Let me know what you thought about it if you've tried it. And leave me any suggestions you might want to see for future videos. Love to hear from you. If you'd like to see anything reviewed on the channel, P.O. Box is in the description. Patreon link is in the description as well if you want to support the channel. And then don't forget to like and subscribe. Subscribe. And then, yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.